All right, welcome, my brothers and sisters. Welcome to Appetite for Spirit. And today I'm interviewing my brother, Steve Earthkeeper. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing great. Blessings, many blessings to you. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm doing wonderful. Uh, I want to start by asking you, what led you to loving crystals so much?
Well, so it kind of started many years ago where I was heavily into spiritual stuff, aliens, Bigfoot. I mean, I'm still into those things.
Hmm.
But I think that was the foundation for me that kind of was the catalyst into crystals. It led the way to crystals. And so it's kind of the joke where they say you get one crystal and then you can't stop from there. So that's kind of,
Lost all control of my life.
yeah, kind
Not in a
of.
bad
But
way.
yeah, right, exactly. But, I find them to be amazing tools to work with. And they're just full of so much light, love, and just, you know, guidance and just help. They're amazing tools that Mother Nature has left for us as humans to use.
It's a beautiful way of looking at it. And yo, when you're looking at your Instagram, you have a beautiful page full of all these
Thank you.
amazing pictures of like giant stones, like the size of half your body. What
It's true.
I I love that shit. What attracted you to the bigger stones more of?
Um, I don't have a really good answer, but I will say this. I'm heavily into energy work, and I do believe that larger stones are not necessarily more powerful, but they have a larger torus of energy. And what that means is the energy is the same, but it just extends for a much farther region than
Mm,
say a smaller tumbled stone. Same energy, just a wider range. And I
mm,
kind of like that. And also, I mean, they're amazing. And one thing you'll notice when you start getting into the larger crystals is that it's almost as if they have their own personalities. And it's kind of fun and cool to get to know them and get to know what they're about and figure out how they want to work with you on
mm.
your path. And, that could be anything in any way. So, yeah, it's all a matter of learning along the way with those kind of crystals and any crystal, really.
Yeah. What's your favorite crystal to work with?
Um, wow. Although I would say at first all of them, I will say my all-time favorite is quartz. And the reason
Mm,
I'm choosing quartz is because with quartz you have so many different kinds of shapes,
mm,
inclusions, personalities, locations. It's like a multi-layer cake that never ends when you work with quartz because you can have clear quartz with so forth
mm.
shapes and inclusions. You can have smoky quartz with so forth shapes and inclusions. And I believe that anytime you add in a new inclusion or a new shape or a new feature, it changes the energy somewhat and the
Yeah.
personality of the crystal. And so it's like working with a whole totally different type of crystal altogether, but it's still quartz.
Mm. Then I should say, what's your favorite variety of quartz to work with then?
Huh.
Unless that's a hard question for you.
That is kind of hard because I love them all. I guess, you know what? This is kind of like a cheat answer, but I love quartz with inclusions.
Okay, fair enough.
So like rutile, mica, tourmaline,
Mm-hmm.
again, there's like what? So many different even colors and types of
Just
tourmaline.
too many.
Yeah, so that's what makes it fun though for me,
Yeah. No, I love that.
Yeah.
Going back to energy work, what are you most well versed in as far as energy work? What do you think of as your arsenal for the energy stuff? Working with that shit.
I would say I'm really into grids, and also I just like tuning into crystals on an individual basis
Hmm.
and just intuitively being guided on how to work with them.
Mm,
I don't really so much prescribe to the idea of following a crystal book to the T, just because that's the author's experience with the crystal. And not that that's wrong,
mm,
but everyone is going to have a different relationship with a single crystal that is not the same as the next person's. You know what I mean? So, like,
Yeah.
for instance, even let's just take you for example. To you, for you, rather, you're someone's son. For someone
Hmm.
else, you might be someone's sibling. For someone else, you might be someone's lover. For someone else, you might even be someone's enemy. So, I mean, single person, but many different facets depending who you're dealing with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of the idea of how I personally look at crystals, and why I don't. Because I feel like if you follow a book to the T and you don't allow the crystal to kind of teach you and show you what it's about for you, then I feel like you're somewhat limiting what it's willing to do with you and your energy,
Mhm.
and you know what I mean? Like amazing stuff. Like,
Exactly.
yeah, like for instance, rose quartz for someone might be their ultimate protector stone. You know what I mean? Love is the strongest energy out there, but so yeah, you know what I mean? Like initially people just look at it as a love stone and this and that, but it might be someone's protector stone. It might be someone else's healer stone. It might be someone else's master crystal, so forth and so on. Or it might even repel some people and they just happen to not be guided to work with rose quartz. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
I think
All
that's
has
why
its
it's
own
really important.
intentions, mind of its own.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I think it's important, to take the time to really get to know your crystals on an individual basis without the bias of a book or anything like that.
Exactly. Exactly, my brother. Hey, so I know we're coming close to that little time limit, but anything you want to push for yourself? I know you got a website where you're selling some crazy awesome crystals. You want to take a little spiel to tell everybody what you're about?
Yeah, so I'm really into crystals, nature, all that good stuff. I do sell crystals. If you ever want to check out some of my crystals that I have for sale, you can go to earthkeeperstones.com. That's earthkeeperstones.com, all one word, no dashes or spaces. And yeah, you can just find out stuff that I have for sale. You can even contact me through the page, or you can even visit my Instagram page, which is also Steve, Earthkeeper, and you'll find me there with all these crystals and stuff all over the page. But yeah, definitely stop by. I definitely welcome you guys.
All right, all that information is going to be in the description below. Steve, you're an awesome dude. I'm so glad I got to know you, and can't wait to continue to know you and do more projects with you, brother. I love you.
Awesome. Love right back to you. Thank you.
Peace and love, brother.
Blessings.